Now we're going to go ahead and call to order an emergency ordinance. This is a public hearing. Speaker sheets are available for anyone wishing to address the council. The 5-minute rule does apply. Cindy, can you please read the first one?
Parish Ordinance 65-2020, an emergency ordinance of the Lafayette Parish Council changing the polling location of precincts 104 and 128 at the Alan Como Recreation Center, Magnolia Room to East Regional Library as authorized and in accordance with the applicable provisions of the Louisiana Election Code, Louisiana Revised Statute 18:1 et sec, of authorizing the Lafayette Mayor President to enter into any and all contracts necessary, incidental, convenient, or desirable to change the Lafayette Parish polling place for precincts 104 and 128 at the Alan Como Recreation Center, Magnolia Room to East Regional Library, and authorizing any emergency appropriations for this purpose.
Okay. Mr. Escott, I'll ask legal to explain the need for this emergency meeting.
Yes, sir. It has to do with the inability space-wise for the Como Center to be able to appropriately social distance under the current emergency, and under the Section 214 of the Charter, this council is authorized to address matters like that, an emergency matter of public health and safety.
Okay. Need a motion in a second?
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Gilbo, second by Councilman Carlson. Council discussion. Council Carlson, you have the floor.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have a request, Madam Clerk, that I understand why we need to do this. I get it. I've been in touch with Ms. Alberson, the library director. I know they are always willing to accommodate whatever changes we need to make. But my understanding is that both the Registrar of Voters office and the Clerk of Court knew of this potential change even as far back as July, but never notified the library. And so they've worked to accommodate us with the early voting site. And so they're going to close down a significant portion of the East Regional Library for now 2 weeks instead of a week when we originally met. And then this causes them to basically shut down the entire library on a Saturday. I would just ask that if you could request from the Clerk of Court and the Registrar of Voters, if as soon as they know that this is even a possibility, could they notify both our offices as well as the library offices just to put them on standby so they can better prepare so that they're not finding out about this just a couple of weeks before they're required to shut down the library? I think they would certainly appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you. Mayor President.
Mr. Chair, I also want to echo what Councilman Carlson said and also take the time to thank the director publicly for her accommodations. I share in these frustrations, but we'll chalk it up to just an accident, a miscommunication, but we echo that, Madam Clerk, from the administration side, and if there's anything that we can do to help with providing notice, we certainly will. Our Chief Communication Officer is available in his offices to make sure that this doesn't happen in the future, but very, very much appreciate the accommodations that all of our library leadership made for the early voting site and then this as well. So thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Not seeing any other council discussion. Ms. Williams, any comment? Okay. Call for the vote.
District 3?
Yes.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 1? Yes. District 2?
Yes.
The motion to adopt is approved.
All right, Cindy, please read the introductory ordinance.
Parish Ordinance 66-2020, an ordinance of the Lafayette Parish Council recognizing and ratifying the declaration and certification of a public emergency as stated in the emergency ordinance number Parish Ordinance 65-2020, changing the polling location of precincts 104 and 128 at the Alan Como Recreation Center, Magnolia Room to East Regional Library as authorized and in accordance with the applicable provisions of the Louisiana Election Code, Louisiana Revised Statute 18:1 et sec, authorizing the Lafayette Mayor President to enter into any and all contracts necessary, incidental, convenient, or desirable to change the Lafayette Parish polling place for precincts 104 and 128 at the Alan Como Recreation Center, Magnolia Room to East Regional Library, and authorizing any emergency appropriations for this purpose.
Need a motion and Ms. Williams, any comment? Okay. Motion a second. Motion by Councilman AB, second by Councilman Tabor. Not seeing any council discussion. Ms. Williams, any comment? All right. Please call the vote to introduce the ordinance.
District 4?
Yes.
District 5?
Yes.
District 1?
Yes.
District 2?
Yes.
District 3?
Yes.
The motion to adopt is approved.
Okay.
The motion to introduce
Oh, my
is
bad.
approved.
Go ahead.
The
I'm
motion
ready to
introduce
roll
is
out of here.
approved.
All right. Thank you so much. We adjourned the emergency parish meeting, council meeting. Have a good night.